Hello YouTube, this is Balor Mage again, and we're going to talk about our league start. So, we've put out 2 good poison minion guides, and then I've decided to do neither of them, because, as many of you may have seen, about 7 months ago, during Affliction League, there was a Spectre called Dark Marionette, and its entire purpose was to die. It explodes for its own damage on death and resurrects itself automatically. They were called Dark Marionettes and I absolutely loved them. That is not league startable. However, the corpses are back. So I want to pivot into that as quickly as possible. The efficient way to do that would have been to start with the Holy Relic build, like I'm getting other people to start with, and then use that to gather all the stuff I need and then pivot the Necro into an Explode Necro. But thematically, I didn't like it. Just like the story of my character didn't really track that way. So I went looking around the YouTubes to see if I could see anyone doing popcorn SRS. Because starting as Explode SRS and then moving on to Explode Spectres as quick as possible felt more thematically good to me. So, let me jump into a scene you can see my monitor on. Boom, here we are. I found a dude, covered it quite well. This guy right here named Tables, what a name. I've already looked through it. I've looked through the path of building. It looks pretty decent. This is what I'm going to be using until I can change. So this is a whole build guide here. So instead of doing my own and figuring it all out, I figured I'd just link to this guy's, since I'm literally yoinking his build as a plan to start. So I pulled his path of building. It's not quite as detailed as what I normally do with like several trees, but it does have a few leveling trees in it, so we can know where to go and in what order. I don't know if I will follow this point for point. Knowing who I am as a person, I'll probably make some changes wherever I like, but this is going to be my current plan, is to roughly at least follow this guy's popcorn SRS build. Now, I do think both the poison minions that I put out will end up being better builds than this. So unless you really want to play Explode, which is a different playstyle and also fun, you could just stick with one of those. But since I'm going Explode Spectres, I really want to level as Explode something. And this seems like the best solution to keep like the story, the theme going of just pop explodes. And I do not have a guide for the Spectre Auto Bomber, but I do have a 7-month-old one, which I will also link in the description. It is also what I will base this league's off. Obviously, this one's a little bit old. It has the old Wraith Lord helmet, so we're going to gain an extra 2 minions there. Also, with the Calandra rings existing, we won't need the replica Dragon Fang at all. That's almost certainly not going to be part of the build either. But this is going to be what it's based off. Right? This will be where we start. I'm going to work it out as I go, so I don't have a real plan. This is not a build guide. I do not expect other people to follow it, but I thought I'd tell everyone what my plan was, which is to become Dark Marionettes as quick as possible. So I will link to this old video so you can see the build I'm going for, and I will link to this guy, Tables SRS guide. So if you want to do the Explode thing instead of one of the poisons things, just to be thematic like me, go ahead. This seems really good. Seems like a pretty good guide. It's all thought out. I like the tree. I'm going with it. All right, that's it. I'm off to bed. Can't wait for the morning when the league starts, and I will see everybody then. Goodbye.